My name is Jeff, and this is my husband Bryce. We've been together for about 4 years, and we're starting a family.
Ever since we've been together, we knew we wanted to have kids and we wanted to have a family. Kind of as we talked, we both wanted to have biological kids of our own, and we didn't know where to start. We were hesitant at first on how we would be accepted as a same-gender couple, so a lot of it was trying to find a clinic that was kind of more open and accepting that. And we just had fears of, costs and expenses and process, and we just didn't know what we didn't know.
Our process at the beginning was, first we wanted to figure out what clinic to go to. So we called a couple clinics, and long story short, we felt most comfortable with UFC. We talked to Tanya, and she won our hearts. She was downright incredible. She was the sweetest lady we've ever talked to. We sat down originally thinking it was gonna take a couple months to actually get the ball started,
we had like a list
rolling.
of questions that we were like, oh, let's just get information and kind of plan it out.
And Tanya just went through those questions in that first meeting and blew our minds. We started just right there. Within a week, we had an egg donor, right?
Mm-hmm.
We chose an egg donor, which was a fun process. It's kind of like Tinder for babies, just going through those, swiping left and right.
There was a lot of, while we were trying to find an egg donor, there was a lot of questions that we didn't even know to ask that Tanya kind of brought our attention to. Hey, think about this.
We found our surrogate. She's incredible, and we just clicked right off the bat. We absolutely love her to death. So she started medications, and after the first set of medications, her uterus just didn't react to the medications. So the doctors just said, let's try another cycle. And it just didn't quite react like they were hoping. But this time, we've just been through so many surrogates, so many obstacles. So at this point, we're just gonna go for it. Yeah. And we went for it, and we transferred one embryo from Bryce and one embryo from me, and they both implanted.
Our surrogate showed up at our door with balloons and a positive pregnancy test and told us we were pregnant, and we just lost our minds. We were so excited, jumping around.
And here we are, and we are pregnant with twins. You can see little baby A and little baby B, and they're the cutest little nuggets you'll ever see.
When we first came in to meet with them, we had kind of looked online at other places, and the costs always seemed to be like this hidden, nobody wanted to talk about the cost. So it was nice when we came in, when we first met, we had a sheet that told us all of the costs and how much it would cost for this and this and this, and how much it would cost for step 1, 2, 3. And then if this scenario came up, we could expect this cost. And it was just comforting for us to be able to go home and really plan about how much it would cost.
I think some advice that I would give to anyone would be to immediately reach out to a clinic. I think that's the best way to go about it. Calling Tanya, having that first initial meeting with her was so comforting, so helpful, and it just got us right on the path that we needed to be.